iFILM, London. iFILM, London.
This is Cougan Cassius for iFILM London. We're at the Nottingham Arena for the press conference between FROCH and MACK. On the undercard, fighting, which will be his 8th professional fight, Scott CARDLE. How are you, Scott?
I'm alright, Cougan. How are you, pal?
I'm very well. I see you're supporting the Tash for Movember. How's that been going?
It's growing very slowly, but it's starting to come out. I might get it tinted before the fight, but we'll see what happens there.
I understand you've been growing that for 7 months, and that's what the result has been.
I'd say about 11 days, yeah, something like that. It's coming on nicely, I'm saying.
Like I said, you'll be fighting in your 8th professional fight since you've signed with Matchroom. Obviously, things moving quite rapidly. And did you think that you would have obviously this many fights so soon in your career after turning pro?
The first thing I said to Eddie was a busy first year is what I wanted. He promised that, but to this day I still didn't think I'd get this many fights. I was told 6 or 7 fights in the first year. It's looking like 9, so I'm more than happy with the progression, really, and I'm happy with the little step ups here and there. This one's my first step up to 8 rounds and step up in class as well, so I think the progression's been great.
Who will we be facing this week?
Well, that's still to be confirmed now. The kid that was supposed to fight, Garrido, who fought Lindsay in Belfast, he just pulled out with a sore hand from his recent fight, so it should be confirmed by today.
So, in the 7 fights you've had so far, what would you say was your toughest test that you've had to date?
I've had different styles all in all, really. I've had the likes of Johnny Greaves, sorry. He's been very awkward to work with, and there's a few others, like my last fight, Karim Al-Alish from France, was a tough test, really. He was a tough kid, kept on coming forward, and it was hard for me, you know what I mean? I had to stay composed and stay switched on, so that's the thing, I'm just learning in every fight, and it's been great, really.
Do you feel at all that you possibly are moving too quickly? Is there an argument for that?
There has been an argument, there's a few people that said it, but that's the thing, I'm not just saying yes. I'm not a yes man. I'm not saying yes to every fight. I'm obviously studying the fights before I make my decision. And me and Joe Gallagher sit down, we think about it, and we talk about it. And if the fight's right, we'll take it. And at the moment, the progression has been pretty fast, but I feel like I'm ready for it.
I think it's one of these situations where if you're not having enough fights, people saying, "Oh, look, he's only been out twice in the last year or something." And if you're in your position where by the end of the year you'll be, hopefully 9-0, and some people might say that you're being maybe rushed, so you can't win either way.
Well, that's the thing. It's either one or the other, really. You know what I mean? So I'd like to be 9-0 over 2-0. You know what I mean? So I'm just getting the fights and getting the rounds in as well, and I'm learning every fight. So it's good for me. I think it'll step me up quicker in the pros. As a pro, sorry, and that's the thing. I'll move on quicker. Hopefully, go for titles in the next few years.
Domestically, what's your dream fight at what dream venue?
That's a hard one. Dream fight. Well, that's the thing.
Domestically, so we're not keeping it within the country.
Let's not go overboard. No, well, that's the thing. I come from Scottish background. My mum and dad are both Scottish, so the likes of Ricky Burns and in Parkhead would be nice, in Celtic Park. That would be decent. Yeah, I'd like that.
I'm sure Eddie Hearn will be watching this video as we're speaking, so he'll probably bear that in mind.
Could be made. Yeah, sounds good to me.
But listen, everything obviously, training camp going well. Obviously, your training camp seems to be coming up quite rapidly. Obviously, because after your last fight, you're probably straight into the next one for the next one, and after you've had this fight, you'll be back in training camp again for your fight in December. Yeah,
well, that's another thing I always wanted. I didn't want to be out of the gym. I just wanted to stay in the gym and stay fit the whole year, whole first year as a pro, and that's what I've done. I haven't had time to go out and with friends and that, which is not a great thing, but I can socialise. But obviously, I'm getting the job done in the first year, and I'm happy with it. So yeah, straight back in the gym after this fight, preparing for the London undercard.
All right, Scott, we'll look forward to seeing whoever you fight on Saturday when it is announced, and I will try and get the name right when I interview after the fight as well, unlike last time.
Thanks a lot, Cougan. Cheers.
Right, it's Cougan Cassius with Scott CARDLE for iFILM London. Thank you very much. Nice one, mate.
London.